I'm having a blast out here. Great weather, great atmosphere. Who's going to be the next American Idol? 7-hour drive for you from where? Well, you mentioned compassion. Look at this. We're outside of DQ's home, and there's a neighbor who's just coming to drop off some flowers right there. This is the Paradise Island walkthrough. The Department of Agriculture has already cleared it for inspections. That's why they let us on ahead of time to try it out. From top to bottom and every twist and turn. Rachel, we cannot forget about this flooding. I have to get out of the way. Take a look at this. We're on Jack Morgan Road in Austin, Indiana. Believe it or not, the road still goes north, but not today. We have watched the waters rise. We've been here about 4 or 5 hours. But Rachel, like you mentioned, I did meet up with Scott County EMA officials, and they tell me the National Weather Service is on its way up here to take a look at some more damage. But Raymond Bowling lives about 5 miles away from where we are right now, and he received a morning wake-up call he will never forget. What a morning.
So I literally stood up and looked at my cell phone, because that's what I use as my alarm clock, and seen I had 6 minutes remaining. So I said, I'm going to lay back down.
Raymond Bowling lives in Austin, Indiana, and this was one time taking the lazy route probably helped. This is the picture he shared with us, showing us the effects of storm damage in his main bathroom.
About the time I get to dozing off, I'm awakened by the crash, and I come in here to find a tree through where I would have been standing brushing my teeth had I got up when the second snooze went off.
A lot of outbuildings destroyed, homes with trees in it, tree damage, missing roofs, stuff of that nature. It's structural damage. We've had very minor injuries for the people.
Here's more storm damage just a few miles from Bowling's home. Dozens of homeowners are fighting some type of damage, and this comes after emergency management officials say Scott County was likely hit twice by the same storm.
Yeah, it was quite shocking.
Bowling has removed this branch from his bathroom. He tells me he's thankful for that one extra snooze and that this is a morning he will never forget.
Imagine it was your son. And imagine how you would feel.
A pain no parent should ever have to bear, losing their child to violence.
Just an absolute horrendous tragedy. No family should ever have to go through that. And then to hear that the signs were being taken down, we felt like we needed to do something to help.
It's one thing to be touched by a story, it's another to get involved. Mark Cottle manages Jerry's Express Car Wash on Dixie Highway near the Watterson. After hearing about 7-year-old DeQuante Hobbs Jr. being killed by a stray bullet in his Russell home in May, his fatherly instincts stepped in.
Awareness has got to be promoted, and hopefully we can get some other businesses to follow suit, and we can get the message out there. You know, these signs can't be taken down too easily.
Generous signs donated to find little DQ's killer have been taken down throughout June, so Cottle contacted WHAS 11 to help him connect with the family.
I would like to take the artwork from the signs that you guys have been placing, and I'd like to put it on the watch fire sign up here on both sides.
It's the first time I'm actually at loss of words, really.
This sign will display the search for justice 24/7. It's not just a car wash. This place is a reminder of the memories Mykesha Normant shared with her son.
He loved the car wash. Every time we came in the car wash, he was excited. And then we'll go over there, he'll vacuum out the car. We didn't go to really any other car wash, we came to this one.
Tens of thousands of eyes can glance at this reader board at a place that so many visit routinely without much thought. But for Cottle and DQ's parents, this location, this sign, it signifies hope and shows that out of sadness comes compassion for doing what is right.
Hang in there.
A shining star.
Full of energy.
A remarkable personality.
A smile that will light a room. He's always smiling.
An 18-year-old with a sensational future. That's how Daryl Farmer remembers his nephew, Tariq Armour. Farmer was at Green River Lake State Park in Taylor County when Tariq's body was found Monday morning.
Tariq is a swimmer. Yeah, I mean, it's not that he shouldn't have been in there or what were you thinking. Just a series of unfortunate events happened.
Farmer says Tariq was with other recent Bardstown High School graduates who were all heading into the next chapter of their life. He tells me those friends loved Tariq to the very end, trying their hardest to help him while he was struggling in a small cove Sunday afternoon.
They did try to save Tariq. I believe it, and you know, they're if there's anybody tore up, it's that group that's right there.
Essentially, Tariq was his third son. Now another Kentuckiana drowning case for the summer 2017. Farmer says this spirit is now just missing only in the physical form.
They'll live by faith and not by sight. So it's through faith that we're going to get through this.
His family members tell me he was a very good swimmer, but more importantly, he had a smile that was absolutely unforgettable. The good people in Louisville do not deserve to live in fear. The Metro is closing again on 100 homicides so far in 2017. Good Saturday morning, Kentuckiana. It's 7:30, still 45 degrees outside. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Tabnie Dozier.